Good evening. How is everyone doing? Good, wonderful. Thank you. So let's start the practice. As usual, please do include in your thoughts in the practice as we do those people that you want this practice for, people who may be struggling in their lives, going through some illnesses that they're going through the healing process. Some of you know, others may not. Libby, one of our long-term members, she just had a surgery this morning, so please do keep her in your thoughts. But also, as others may be familiar with Jonathan and Cindy. Cindy's mom died a week or so ago. Josefa Aldana Kanul. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers as well. One of our members, Katie, Mara will know, probably Katie she lives in Nebraska. She has been sponsoring one of the old monks at Drepung Loseling Monastery for many years, since 1995. And Genkunchok, his name, he apparently just passed away yesterday. So Katie requested that I request you all to keep her and particularly the monk who passed away. Also, if you could dedicate the merits of this for his peaceful transition into the future, to meet the conducive conditions to continue on the path of transformation. And others, some members, the others you are familiar with. Glenn Mullen, a long-term practitioner, teacher, a great translator of the Buddhist teachings. I think he's okay now, but he had some health issues. Carl Brown, another of long-term member, Carl Brown, he is also having some difficulties now. And Jane Brown, his wife, who passed away not long ago. So please, these are examples, but I'm sure you have people that you like to dedicate this practice, members of your family or the relatives, friends, colleagues. And we can have these as examples then to extend to all sentient beings in one form or another as ordinary beings. We do have our challenges and like that, so we can include all living beings in our practice also. With that, let's begin the practice. If we can take a moment to settle, adjust our posture. If you notice any tensions in the body, any heaviness in the shoulders, tightness in the chest, or tensions in neck and so forth, just please feel free to stretch, roll, stretch the neck, stretch the body, stretch limbs, if that helps to soften some of those tensions. And then placing our body, if it is not uncomfortable, in a position that can facilitate the clarity and the stability of the mind. That is, bringing our back in the upright position, and just let it settle that way. But also our body that is nicely settled on our cushion or in our chair, with the firm support of chair, the cushion, the floor, providing our body this stable and still position. To see if these bring a subtle shift internally, with a bit of a boost of energy, making us a little bit more awake. But at the same time, the firm support of chair, the cushion, the floor, providing us this inner sense of groundedness, settledness. Take a moment to connect our deepest aspiration. What is it that we wish for us and for the community or the society around us? How deeply we wish for well-being, the flourishing in our own lives, but also the peace, harmony in our communities, in our society. To promote this, see how relying upon the three jewels, the Buddha, Dharma and the Sangha, we can bring about our own inner well-being and peace, cultivate those conditions, promote our own well-being, but also through that inner transformation, how we can be of greater service to others. So let's, together with all the sentient beings, aware that they too are like us, wanting to be happy and to be free from suffering. Let's here together take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma and the Sangha, and take a moment to cultivate bodhicitta. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, Dharma and the Supreme Son. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Wholeheartedly, as we entrust ourselves to the Buddha, Dharma and the Sangha, just taking a moment to receive their blessings as they emanate from them in the form of lights, nectars, reaching us, entering in us, filling our bodies, clearing our negativities. These nectars and lights entering in us also enhance our positive potentials, and in that way bring us under their care, their protection. With that sense of security, of under the protection of the three jewels, as we turn our attention towards all mother sentient beings, aware of their predicament, even if it is with the effort, deliberate way, to just letting it move us to compassion, to want to help mother sentient beings with their needs of happiness, with freedom from suffering and so forth. But aware that at the moment, despite our aspirations, wish, as our own knowledge, our own abilities are limited, We may not be in the position to help in a maximum way. But if we were to attain our full awakening, full potential, we will be in a better position to help all beings. So with that awareness giving rise to the bodhicitta, the aspiration to be fully enlightened, to pursue our full enlightenment, to benefit all sentient beings. Now this resolve, the commitment or the intention to pursue our full awakening in order to be of help to others, we may take a little granular approach to bringing this specifically a desire to see the sentient beings endowed with happiness, or to bring about that. That's the loving kindness, affectionate love, wanting others aware of their suffering, to be free from suffering, compassion, happiness that they have, rejoicing in them, taking joy in them. And then for us and for sentient beings to see that promoting this, we need to have the equanimity. Our approach that is not biased. So let's reinforce these four immeasurables. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the happiness that's free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, or not holding some close and others distant. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separate from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and not holding close and others. Just take a moment to really let this feeling soak in. Just as sincerely, as deeply as we can. Let these four immeasurables unfold and sit with that deep wish for others to be happy, to be free from suffering, taking deep joy in their happiness, and wanting in ourselves and sentient beings to be impartial, not having that biased attitude towards, close towards some and distance for others, but bringing that sense of equanimity. Now these four immeasurables, arousing this, further as we focus once again, our goal is to be of help to all beings, and towards that, to be maximum help. If we can attain our full awakening, we will be in the position to help all beings. So it is generating, kind of enhancing this bodhicitta, grounded in those four immeasurables, or moved by those four immeasurable feelings. And here realize that to attain the full awakening, we must develop genuine inner realizations that transform our inner obscurations. But in order to attain inner genuine realizations, love, compassion, wisdom, and so forth, it is important that we are physically healthy, emotionally healthy. When we are more balanced, we will be in the position to engage in practice, giving rise to our inner realizations that lead to our full awakening, that can enable us to be of help, maximum help to others. So in order to enhance our health and well-being, emotional, spiritual, physical, let's here see that one way of doing this is through engaging in the practice of medicine Buddha, very manifestation of which is what grounded in this deep resolve of enlightened beings to help beings with the healing. So as we can cultivate this special intention to engage in medicine Buddha practice to derive such healings, health and well-being, through which we can engage in practice in a more effective way. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will very quickly attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will very quickly attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will very quickly attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. And with this, let's invoke the Guru Medicine Buddha's presence right above our crown, out of our head, so that we can make the request by reciting the mantra of the Medicine Buddha and receive the purifying blessings for us, and make the request on behalf of sentient beings and see them receiving such blessings also, healing blessings. About 4 inches above the crown of my head is a lotus flower. In the center of the lotus is a white moon disk, and seated on the white moon disk is my root guru, the Dharmakaya essence of all the Buddhas, in the form of Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color and his body radiates blue light. His right hand, in the mudra of giving sublime realization, rests on his right knee and holds the stem of Aurora plant between thumb and ring finger. His left hand is in the mudra of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli bowl filled with nectar. He is seated in the full Vajrasana position and is wearing the 3 red-colored robes of a monk. He has all the signs and qualities of a Buddha. Now, holding this presence in our mind, the presence of Medicine Buddha above our head, with as vividly as we can visualize, with all these features, as you can see in the, as was described, but also you can see in the image and here in the text. But most importantly, holding a deep conviction, confidence of his presence, and his wisdom and commitment to compassion to help us heal with our illnesses and physical illness, as well as the contaminations of our mind. So therefore, let's request for the Guru Medicine Buddha's blessings on page 9. Request to the Medicine Buddha. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen on myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilement, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilement, the fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilement, fully complete Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. And with these supplications, let's recite the text so that as we make the supplication, continue our supplication with reciting the mantra, the Medicine Buddha's mantra, we can visualize as explained in this paragraph in the three phases. So let's recite this to familiarize with the visualization. Granting my request from the heart and holy body of the King of Medicine, Guru Medicine Buddha, infinite rays of light pour down, completely filling my body from head to toe. They purify all my disease and afflictions, as well as my negative karma and mental obscuration. In the nature of light, my body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. The light rays pour down twice more, each time filling my body with blissful, clean, clear light with which I absorb. So with this, keeping this in mind, let's recite the mantra on page 13. First, let's recite the long version for 3 times. We can use the common pronunciation. It's kind of Tibetanized pronunciation of the mantra, the Sanskrit mantra. And then we will do the short version also, the common pronunciation form. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekhaze Gurube Duya Prabharazaya Tathagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teatha Om Bekhaze Maha Bekhaze Raja Samungate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekhaze Gurube Duya Prabharazaya Tathagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teatha Om Bekhaze Maha Bekhaze Raja Samungate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekhaze Gurube Duya Prabharazaya Tathagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teatha Om Bekhaze Maha Raja Samungate Swaha. Now let's recite the short one. And we will do this in 3 phases. Teatha Om Bekhaze Maha Raja Samungate Swaha. Teatha Om Bekhaze Maha Now, as we make this supplication during this first phase, in essence, this mantra that we are reciting is basically a way for our supplication, that is, that our body, speech and mind, represented by the syllable Om, Tadyata, meaning that it is thus, as like the previous Buddhas have done. Here, Om, my body, speech and mind. Bekhaze, meaning that the healer, Bekhaze, Maha Bekhaze, the great healer, Bekhaze Raja, meaning that healer, king of healer, Samudgate, that's someone who has fully accomplished, like in this case, Medicine Buddha, Swaha, so be it. So the request we are making is that as the Buddhas of the past that we have done, here, this ordinary body, speech and mind here, through the blessings of the healer, the great healer, the healer king, that is the Medicine Buddha, transform this into that enlightened body, speech and mind, for that to providing such blessings that lead to that transformation. While we make this application, this first phase, just see the Guru Medicine Buddha responding to our sincere requests by emanating nectars and light from the mantra at his heart. These nectars fill his body, and then from there they descend onto us, just totally covering our whole body like the waterfall, clearing our illnesses, negativities. Particularly as these nectars enter through the crown of our head, just from the top down, as they fill every part, every cell, as they fill downwards, pushing down, dispelling our illnesses, traces of illnesses, sources of illnesses, our own afflictions and karmic obscurations. As the nectars fill all the way down to our feet, toes, dispelling all that inner form of dark waters and light forms, our own body, free from such illnesses, negativities, crystal clear in the nature of the light, our mind also free from such negativities. Come to that becomes pure and clear. We can request this on behalf of those mother sentient beings around us and any particular specific people that you have in mind. See the Guru Medicine Buddha emanating lights with the nectars that reach these sentient beings. Same way, filling their bodies from the top down, washing downwards, dispelling as they fill their entire bodies all the way down to the toes, dispelling the illnesses, negativities. Bring them about that healing. Yet their own bodies become crystal clear in the nature of the light and the mind free from such negativities. Tatyata Om Bekhatse Bekhatse Maha Bekhatse Bekhatse Radha Samangate Swaha Tyata Om Bekhatse Bekhatse Maha Bekhatse Bekhatse Radha Samangate. While we make these supplications during this second phase, see the Guru Medicine Buddha above our head, responding to our requests, emanating those wisdom nectars and light from the mantra rosary at his heart. These nectars as they fill, and filling also from there the bowl he is holding in his left hand, filling those nectars there. These nectars of medicine that heal our illnesses, physical, emotional illnesses. Nectar of immortality, preventing untimely death. And nectar of wisdom, purifying the contaminations of our mind, emotions. these nectars, in the form of stream of nectars, enter into us through the crown of our head and descend all the way down to our feet. From there, as these nectars fill upwards, these 5-colored nectars, as they fill upwards, dispelling any remaining traces of illnesses, as well as the sources of illnesses in the form of those negativities, negative emotions and actions, through the pores of our body as they are dispelled, as the nectar fill all the way down up to the crown of our head, overflowing there, free from such subtler forms of illnesses, negativities and so forth. Our body is healed, our body and minds are healed, free from such illnesses and negativities. It becomes even more radiant, crystal clear in the nature of the light. And the mind, free from such contaminations, becomes pure and clear. We make this request on behalf of other beings and see them also receiving such blessings in the similar fashion, these nectars as they descend onto them, filling upwards, purifying their negativities and so forth. Tadyata Om Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Maha Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Raja Samgate Soha, Tyata Om Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Maha Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Raja Samgate Soha, Tyata Om Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Maha Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Maha Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Raja Samgate Soha. And here, as we continue with our supplications for this third and final phase, responding to our request as the Guru, Medicine Buddha, emanates those nectars and light from his heart, from the mantra, filling his bowl that he's holding in his right hand with those nectars. Just take a moment to realize, recognize that the very root of all our illnesses, all our suffering, all our unhealthy actions and emotions is the fundamental ignorance, the basic distortion of basic reality, whereby we conceive of ourselves as concrete, independent, absolute or inherently existing, for that matter all phenomena in that way. This fundamental ignorance being the root of all our suffering, see this as a mass of darkness manifesting in the center of our chest, while remaining our body is crystal clear in the nature of the light. as we request the Guru's blessings for healing, to heal from the very root of that, very root of our negativities. See the Guru Medicine Buddhas, those nectars that fill his bowl and his body, that they were there as these nectars, bright beam of wisdom nectar, as they enters into us through the crown of our head, instantaneously just filling our entire being, on the spot, transforming that darkness, the ignorance. Very much like a beam of light entering in a dark room, transform the darkness on the spot into the light. Here, the true Guru's blessings. Our fundamental ignorance is transformed. Thus we come to connect with our own primordial purity, the clarity. Just connecting that rest for a moment and make request in this form of mantra on behalf of our mother sentient beings, and see them receiving a similar blessing, connecting them to their own fundamental purity and clarity of the being. Tadyatha Om Bekhatse Bekhatse Maha Bekhatse Bekhatse Rajasam Ngate Swaha. Now here, with our sincere supplications with the Guru Medicine Buddha's infinite compassion, these blessings that we have received, purifying our negativities, contaminations of the mind, our illnesses. Just sit with that for a moment. An unfolding sense of deep sense of joy. That here, at least to some degree, to the extent that we made these sincere supplications out of Guru's compassion and pledge that here that we have received these healing blessings. And the sense of joy that others, mother sentient beings, also receiving such blessings. And let's now bring the presence of the Medicine Buddha deep in our hearts and mind. With this absorption on page 14. The Guru Medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbed into my heart, my mind becoming completely one with the Dharmakaya, the essence of all the Buddhas. Here, take the Guru Medicine Buddhas, questions of lotus and moon, they melt into light, and they dissolve into the Guru Medicine Buddha. Guru Medicine Buddha too dissolves into that blue wisdom light, wisdom energy. Reduced in size comes through the crown of our head, at the very center of our own chest, our own most primordial, most fundamental aspect of our body, speech, and mind, manifesting in a form of a pearl of light. Guru, in that form of wisdom light, comes and merges into us there, becoming of one taste, like the water poured into water, becoming of one taste, one entity. Guru Medicine Buddha's body, speech, and mind, and our own body, speech, and mind become of one taste, one nature. And maintaining some degree of this union, this inseparable presence. Now let's dedicate the practice, the merits arising from our practice together here to the following purposes. Due to these merits, may we soon attain the state of Medicine Buddha, so that we may lead all sentient beings to that awakened state. May the sublime and precious bodhicitta, not yet born, be born. May that which has been born not decline, but increase forevermore. Please take a moment to dedicate these merits for peace, healing, harmony and happiness for all beings on this earth. May there not be more wars, epidemics and natural disasters. May enlightened beings appear among us in the form of our teachers to guide us. Their teachings flourish, teaching holders live long. Please take a moment once again here, any specific person or people that you like to dedicate this practice and merits for their healing, for their protection, for their well-being. And let's conclude by dedicating the merits to long life and good health of His Holiness the Dalai Lama and all other great masters from various traditions, various religious traditions, whether they belong to any religion or not, those who are the source of inspiration for love, peace, non-violence on this earth for so many people. May they live long and have good health, and may their altruistic aspirations be realized soon. Thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you.